narrator opens the general prologue with a description of the return of spring. He describes the April rains, the burgeoning flowers and leaves, and the chirping birds. Around this time of year, the narrator says, people begin to feel a desire to go on a pilgrimage. Many devout English pilgrims set off to visit shrines in distant holy lands, but even more choose to travel to Canterbury to visit the relics. So they travel to Canterbury, and they each tell stories on the way there. The narrator tells us that as he prepared to go on such a pilgrimage, staying at a tavern in Southwark called the Tabard Inn, a great company of 29 travelers entered. Each of them have their story along the way, which they tell in order to show their distinct sides of them. The travelers were a diverse group who, like the narrator, were on their way to Canterbury. They happily agreed to let him join them. That night, the group slept at the tavern and woke up early the next morning to set off on their journey. Before continuing the tale, the narrator declares his intent to list and describe each of the members of the group. The first members of the group is the knight. Here is the knight. The knight is a courteous, brave, and generous man.
Oh, let me help you with that. Okay, I'll help you carry it. So here's a miller. He's rude, he's mean, and he steals stuff.
This is the Oxford cleric. She is studious and likes to read a lot of books.
Here's the host. He's rich, he's cocky, and he thinks he's good at everything.
Look at all I own. That's my car. That's my car. That's my car too. Now just look at all these cars I got. Everything's mine. I own this world. I'm also good at sports. I get all the ladies. I have a personal driver. Yeah, life's sweet. So, Knight, how would you describe yourself in a couple of words?
I would say I'm distinguished, I'm a noble, and I'm a fighter, I'm graceful and Christian, and I'm a perfect gentle knight.
And what type of clothes do you usually wear?
I usually wear armor, and I have knife and a small knife.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
This is interview time with the Miller. So, Miller, how would you describe yourself?
I would say I am very poor, and I like to steal things, and I am very greedy, and I like money.
What type of clothes do you wear?
I carry around a sword.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. So, Oxford cleric, how would you describe yourself?
I'm a student and I like to keep books handy. Sometimes people say I'm wise and I'm a formal person.
And what type of clothes do you wear?
Some inexpensive clothes because I use the money to buy books.
This is an interview with the host. So, Mr. Host, how would you describe yourself?
Well, people think I'm confident. Yeah, I'm very attractive. Everyone loves me. That's pretty much it. all of them.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Host.